we're wasted, got no plans for the night. I love how you look at me, feeling low, nothing to lose. Can we say it tonight, cause I don't wanna go. I know the tension's gone now, and that you won't stay here. Keep looking back, don't wanna forget you. Yeah, I wanna do it all again, so I keep pushing rewind, hoping you'll still by my side. We can't get lost in time, but don't you wanna do it all again? Start on repeat in my mind, dancing with you by my side. We can't get lost in time. Yeah, I wanna do it all again. We were on top of the world, had time that we wasted. We were young and so dumb. I knew that you were the one, played our songs all the time. Can we say it tonight, cause I don't wanna go. I know the tension's gone now, and that you won't come back. Keep looking back, don't wanna forget you. Yeah, I wanna do it all again, so I keep pushing rewind, hoping you'll still by my side. We can't get lost in time, but don't you wanna do it all again? Stuck on repeat in my mind, dancing with you by my side. We can't get lost in time. Yeah, I wanna do it all again. You know that I don't wanna feel this way again, so let's pick up the pieces that we left unsaid. I know the tension's gone now, and that you won't stay here. Keep looking back, don't wanna forget you. Yeah, I wanna do it all again, so I keep pushing rewind, hoping you'll still by my side. We can't get lost in time, but don't you wanna do it all again? Stuck on repeat in my mind, dancing with you by my side. We can't get lost in time. Yeah, I wanna do it all again.
And good evening and welcome to we're back. Feels like we haven't been here in a while, right?
Yeah.
Been a while.
Happy Monday.
Forever.
Feliz lunes. What's going on? That builds Sculpini. Aniku.
Hey.
Nick.
What's up?
All right, we're good. We're back. We miss you guys.
Nice to meet you, Lonzo.
All good? All good?
Good.
Good. By the way, if something crazy goes in the stream tonight, I'm using a different computer, so
Oh.
I don't know.
I'm using a different brain, so
Yeah, that's true. So, Jonathan, Sean, what's going on? Excuse me, Nick, what's going on? Bearwell, Alisa de la Cruz, what's going on? Katie, what's up? Stacy Rogers, Bearwell, what up? What up? Bar, what's going on? Mar says, greetings, friends. I have missed your company, but I miss going some more. I know.
Okay, Raven, let's go.
I know.
My game's timing out on me, Gonzo.
All right, here we go. Wait, I guess I did everyone. Well, hello, everyone. If I miss you, I'm sorry. Welcome to I'm supposed to go in there.
yeah.
All right,
You
hold on,
got to go in.
Katrina's not in there yet either.
Uh-huh.
Well, not
Okay.
on my screen.
On my screen.
I'm by
Not
myself.
on my screen.
I'm all alone.
Well, but you gotta be in the game.
Stop. I clicked it.
All right, here we go. Ba, 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 ba. Do you see me there? Let me know if you see me there. Ah,
I do.
Katrina.
I'm coming. Simmer down.
Katrina.
Katie says she doesn't know why the constant wave always makes her laugh. I had people last week tell me that they sit at home and wave back when I wave, so that made me happy.
I do too sometimes. There was somebody, oh my goodness. I think it was just our dream stream the other day, and somebody popped out like when everybody was getting together, and I was so excited. I was like, "Hi! Wait, you can't see me." I feel ridiculous.
That happens. That happens.
Just get so into it.
All right, so we're gonna play stop, and probably gonna play one or two, and then we call it for the night. But just hang out a little bit and have some fun. Maybe we got some friends coming up. Tina couldn't be here. She's just got back from the trip. She stars, you know. So, but she'll be back. Megan, what's going on? Thanks for being here.
Hi, Megan.
Are you ready?
Sure. How do we play this game?
This is the word one.
The same way we.
Oh,
played
that's
before,
right. This is the
Katrina.
word. I'm sorry. I had a brain fart.
I don't even know.
You put a slow or no?
Normal.
Oi,
Uh-oh.
I got nothing.
Oh! He said that.
Thunder, you left.
Oh, you left.
He said disconnected. What the?
Oh,
Sue Cargo, what's going on?
Cargo, hey, boo-boo.
Sue Cargo, what's going on? Yeah, that's not good. Oh, man. Why'd he kick me out? Son of a gun. Well, you guys play. Oh, man. Let me
Are you gonna come back in?
Nah, it takes me to another game.
oh, really? If you click
Yeah.
on our link?
If I click on that, it takes me to another one.
Oh, so we have to start
Icicle
over.
is not a superhero.
Yeah.
Who?
Icicle.
Oh, Iron Man. Duh.
Mr. Icicle, maybe.
Iceman is not a TV series.
It is for me,
It
Chris.
is.
Did you write that too, Katrina?
Yes.
Itch hand.
That was not.
Sue Cargo, how you been? I have missed you a lot of Icky.
Icky thought.
Maybe Ricky, but
Funny.
Icky, you so fine, you so fly, you blow my mind. Hey, Icky.
Hey,
Yeah, I couldn't think of a character, so I put Igloo Man. Yeah, I did that.
You did better than the rest of us. Ice cream is a brand.
You know, we could play more than two because this thing's going fast.
Yeah, these go quick.
Gonzo, you are too cute. Thank you.
And there's
That's
only
right.
5 of us.
Oh, that's right. Iceberg lettuce. Duh.
That's what my mom
fruit.
says. Cargo. That's what my mom says.
Vegetable. Nice, baby.
I did that one.
Oh,
Okay.
good job.
That's good.
That's mine too.
Props to you. Katrina's gonna get all the points.
Yeah, that's him.
Idiot.
Right?
Idiot.
I wrote that
I know some people with that job.
one. Right? I thought it was
I
fitting.
know quite a few myself.
I think everybody knows a few.
I'm gonna give you iced tea, even though that's spelled like the drink. I don't think he spells it though.
He spells it like that.
He does.
Oh, I thought
What's
it
that? What's that country
Irma
called?
is
Irma.
not a country.
Yeah, that's not it.
Why not?
Because
Because it's
oh
not.
my God, it's not. Katrina.
We're gonna start another one, right?
I can start another one.
Because Gonzo's not in.
Gonzo's not in this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody kicked me out. That was Chris who kicked me out.
So we close it, right?
Yeah.
Stop that.
Okay. Well, that was
Ah,
just a
man.
practice round. Those points don't count.
You know what? I was saying this early today in the roundtable. I think we should do like one of these main meetups, even if it doesn't have to be Disney, like fair ground for everyone. It'll be cool as well. I think.
Mhm.
Obviously, Disney will be great, but I know Disney gets expensive sometimes, right?
Yeah.
But maybe do it like I don't know, somewhere and meet and hang out, stuff like that would be cool. So
Well,
everybody
I
gets
like
up. So everybody gets the opportunity. It would be cool. Just saying.
I like that you guys did Disney Springs because that doesn't require a park ticket. So
True.
people
That's
could
what I'm saying.
just.
Yeah, for a lot
Yeah,
of
I like
people.
that.
Yeah.
I know Nick
What
and I
up, Pete?
decided. Oh, hey Pete,
Pizza.
Hey Pete,
Hello.
what's up?
What's up, everybody?
we should do an annual thing.
That should be cool.
All right. Going to heat room.
What are you doing? What? I just turned my TV off. Too many gadgets.
Too many buttons, Pete.
Well, too many screens.
Right.
Be a problem.
Here's
How
your
did it go
new
with the
link.
office? Good. Came out
Thanks,
good.
Chris.
Yeah, all the updated studio came out great, and
Good.
I'm really ecstatic about it.
Good. 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 All right, hold on. Let me get
With
there.
your new windows.
Yep, windows are in, everything's done, the sound things are in, and new monitors are all in, and everything's kind of rebuilt. So it was a long day to get there, but we got there.
Nice.
49ers look like they dominated tonight.
I don't know if it was as much of the Niners dominated as it was the Rams just played bad. They took advantage of it, though. I give them credit. I've always had the Orange Bird shirt. I've got a bunch of LBV shirts. I just people don't see me wear them all the time.
Oh,
Hey, hey Gonzo.
Yes, sir.
Oye, Gonzo, echa un vistazo al aspecto de Papá Construye Pepino. He oído que Caterina es vegetariana.
what? I heard my name.
Nope.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Yeah. I like Mr. Pickles as Mr. Pepino. Oh man. All right. Let's do this, man. Oh my god, bro. I can't play this game with this PC, bro.
You got kicked out again?
Whose screen am I looking at?
Seriously, Gonzo?
That's fine. You guys play. That's good. Chris.
Vietnamese.
Oh, that's good.
What in the heck?
Virgil.
I guess let's help Chris.
Volleyball. I can keep going if you want me to. Victrola.
Right? Profession, valet parking.
Animal.
That's a good one.
Vulture. Let's see what we got there.
There we go.
I didn't get any.
Tango.
Grr.
What is that?
Veggie.
VR?
Just veggie. I was going to do grapevine, but
Oh, good lord.
that's not a brand.
None of those were me.
Not to be Scopini.
Right.
It wasn't me.
That one, I
I
did.
plead the fifth.
Man, that sucks. I can play. I could do it through my phone. Let me see.
What are you on the Mac?
Yeah, I'm on the Mac today. I don't know why it's doing that. Da-da-da-da.
Biking is a sport.
Biking? No, I don't think it's a sport.
Sport.
Not to you.
Pete, everything good on the way back?
Yeah, no issue. Well, I almost got in a fight on the plane.
Oh, geez.
And I paid money to see that.
It's supposed to be a video player.
Yeah, I was about to say I'll give you video player.
Thank you, Chris. Oh, vulture. Good one.
I spelled vulture way wrong because I'm so stupid tired.
Oh my
That was you. Oh, Chris. Doesn't LA have 2 L's?
I don't know.
That was
You
me.
know, that's a good one.
Other than that, it was a good trip back.
Why'd you almost get into a fight,
Yeah.
Pete?
I had to sit in the front row. I was one of the first people on the plane because I stretching my legs and everything.
Mhm.
And I'm looking out the window of the plane to the left, and I'm trying to watch the people loading my cart to make sure they're not screwing it up and make sure it gets on. And I'm looking for my wife and Preston because they couldn't pre-board with me. Only one person could, and Kayla went on with me. So I'm looking for them because I'm trying to hold seats as everybody and their mother's trying to take the front seats. And this Richard head.
I like what you did there.
Good thinking. Good thinking.
He comes in and then into the plane, and he literally leans into my face and stares down my throat. And I looked at him. I said, "What the is your problem?" And he goes, "You F pervert, staring at my wife and daughter's backside." And I said, "What?" And we had a verbal thing, and I called him a couple choice names, which I can't use on this thing out loud. And my daughter's like, "Shut up." I'm like, "No." I was like, "I'm not going to be told that I'm not." I said, "I'm sitting here watching my cart and watching for my wife." And
Yeah.
he called me another. He called me he said, "You bald-headed old pig." And I
Oh
said,
my gosh.
I said, "Let's go." And I started to get up, and he came after me, and my daughter yells at him, "You're going to fight a triple amputee?" The guy was like 6'4". He's like, "You're going to fight a triple amputee?" And the guy looked, he goes, "I didn't know he was triple amputee. F you then." And I tried to go after him because I was going to put it to him because, one, I'm not going to have anybody challenge my integrity.
Yeah.
Two, I sure as heck fire in front of my daughters wasn't going to have some pig tell me that I was doing that. I was sitting there looking out the window because the guy that was doing my cart was having trouble with the canister, dropping it down, and I didn't want him to take it and shove it and break it. So I was trying to watch him. And this guy, and I actually, as he was walking off the plane, because I was in front, and I waited on purpose. My wife went to get up. I said, "Nope, we're waiting.
Hi,
We're
Debbie.
going out last." I said, "We're going out last." She goes, "Why are we going out last?" "Don't worry about it. We're going out last." And as he walked by me, I looked at him and I said, "Must be interested to be so pompous and arrogant that everybody's staring at your wife's backside."
Hey, Carla and Kiko, what's going
And he
on?
looked at me, and
Hey, Carlin, kick him.
as he went out the door, I looked out the window. I said, "Yeah, I'm checking it out," just like that, on purpose, because he was a jerk. So, and then he went and got on a plane to somewhere else. But it was just, he started with me. He literally, when he came in the plane, I turned to look at my daughter and say, "Hey, they got my cart on," and he leaned into my seat. I was in the first seat against the window, leaned into my seat and put his face right into mine.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm like, "Oh my God." So other than that, it was a good flight.
Wow.
It's a good flight.
Good.
Wow. Unbelievable.
Some people just have issues. And I just, I sat in the plane. My wife said, "What'd you do on the plane?" I said, "I said a prayer for the guy
Yeah.
because he needs some help. He needs some help. He needs some love in his life. He needs to experience what I experienced for 10 days in Disney. And maybe that would." And sad thing was, he had Disney bags and all in his hand. He was a Disney person, and he was acting that way. So I kind of just said a prayer that, hey, maybe God will give him a little bit of magic in his life because he needs it. So, and then I told him to watch Gonzo on Monday nights.
Appreciate it. And Mindy, what's going on? Thanks for being here. Appreciate you guys.
You spelled that wrong.
My bad. I thought you guys finished.
It's a 4-round game.
Oh,
I can stop it though.
Who's
no,
winning
you
right
good.
now?
Go for it.
Is Annie winning?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
That round she did.
because I'm not
Nick,
there.
what happened?
I don't know. I'm just not good at this game, I guess. I don't know.
Well,
What's
we've been
the matter,
given
Mr.
crap
Chris?
letters
He's
too.
struggling.
We have.
We need something good.
Pete, besides that, the family had a good time.
I will say, out of my 20 years, I think it is. We were trying to figure it out today. 20 years of going to Disney. That probably was the best trip that we've ever had.
Good.
Aw, good.
Just the fact of seeing Disney again and experiencing that. Ending the cupcake war with Jeff was a good thing. Just the we got Gideon's on the way home. I got cupcakes. I actually literally just had a Disney cupcake just a minute ago before I came on, and we did some great restaurants. We had some amazing people that were extremely generous that took our family out to dinner a couple different times. And I'm going to keep that private, but they know who they are, and I'm grateful for them. And just seeing everybody, it was a emotional roller coaster. And of course, I did what I said I would do. I walked in Magic Kingdom with that crazy Disney lady for a little bit
Oh, that's so
because I
cool.
promised her that I would. So I did that with her, and it was good. We saw people that had channels. We saw people that were just people in the community. We saw people that had large channels, small channels. It was just, it was fun, and it was enjoyable. Preston had a great time. I think the biggest blessing for me was that my daughters and my wife got to see how incredible this community was, and from start to finish, and the people in it. It started with Gonzo and Chris and VP. Presenting my wife with that bag. Hold on a second. Hey, Amber. Say hi to everybody.
Hey,
We were asking about the trip. Did you have a good time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not even the name of that song.
Okay,
I
good.
now have a phone.
Amber just told me she now has a 4.0 GPA in college right now.
Nice.
Nice.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
Good
Nice.
job.
That's awesome, Amber.
Thank you.
All right. Go get yourself relaxed. I'll be out of here in a couple minutes. All right.
Did you have your medicine?
I think I did. I think I had my medicine.
night, Amber.
She'll be back. So, but it started with you guys giving her that bag,
Yeah.
and then you look at it through the week. We get down there, and the first person we end up meeting up with is Baker, and at down at Magic, and just by coincidence he was there, and he gives Nanette the ears that match that bag,
That's so cool.
and then at one point during the week, Jeff rode Tower of Terror with Preston and Amber and Michaela, and they love that. They were overwhelmed by that, and and then you finish out the week as we're down there getting ready to leave. Baker was with us all week and a huge support. I can't say enough about Chris, what he did, but he shows up down there, and we're trying to find a sweatshirt that we couldn't find for my wife, and so, I don't know. So he gets lost, Baker, a lot. You turn around, you'll be like, yeah, how about let's go over here, Chris? And then like 25 minutes later, you'll be eating ice cream and going like this. All of a sudden, a hand comes over. You're like, what the? He just is like a vampire. Imagine.
Yep.
So he went and found the sweatshirt for Nanette, which was really cool. Came and said goodbye to us down at the Springs. But I think the thing that touched my wife and everything the most was, again, start to finish, is Jeff and Angela came down to find us right before we left, along with Angela Minta and Karen Cook, to say goodbye to us as we were going out. So it's start to finish the entire community. My kids were enamored because Preston already knew everybody. My kids were enamored with several couples, Jeff and Angela, VP and Arlene, and Yachty and Pa. My kids were just blown away for different reasons. So that was pretty cool. They had a good time there. I have multiple pictures of Tina and Arlene doing pole dancing. So that was an interesting week that we'll share later on in the week. I spent 2 days with VP and doing rides. He made me pay for food. He had me buying stuff. I'll share that on Friday. So that was good. What else? I don't know. We had some great dinners. I spent a couple dinners with Chris and got to remind him. The great thing is I got to personally face to face tell just about everyone. Like I told Katrina before she left and everything, how important people were to me and this community and how it empowers me. So that was cool. A lot. It was a lot. So, and probably some of the best fireworks I've ever seen. That Christmas firework and
Christmas.
the Christmas show is sick. I mean, so I was sitting. We had a whole group of us right there watching it, right? And Nate was right over to my right, and he goes down there obviously a lot. He's been doing this Disney thing a long time, and obviously, have been very successful. And when it finished, I turned to him, and I go, "Wow, that's in my top 3 all time." And he goes, "That's in my top 5." And for him to say that, of all the stuff that he's seen, I was like, "Yeah, that's pretty good." And then we got to see. So when we first got there, we saw Harmonious, and a couple things happened. One, Flipper, I swear Flipper called it Harmonious, like you're horny type thing. I swear I heard that out of him. It took him 20 minutes to get it out, but I think that's what he said. But we saw Harmonious from over by Italy. Baker got us some VIP seating, which was great. Nice. But the part of it wasn't working that night. And I was like, well, that's good, but it wasn't great. And I actually was buying into the Diz Our Dream, this thing stinks type thing. And then the second last night we were there, we watched it from dead center of the entrance to World Showcase, right in between the two things. Me and Dad built side by side, which was great. I did part of my stream. Chris was right there with me, which made me feel good because he's right there with me every Friday night. And we watched it and blown away. Maybe one of the best shows I've ever seen. When you get that whole center, other than Thanos walking out of it, which would have I might have peed myself if that happened. Other than that, it was incredible. It was just spectacular. And I really liked it. So that was cool. I don't think any other stuff. We didn't get thrown out of any restaurants.
Oh, that's good.
Which was good. I almost got thrown out of. There's a story about the whole. What ride was that, Chris? Hollywood Studios.
Slinky Dog.
Oh, Slinky Dog. Yeah, I almost got thrown out of the park for Slinky Dog. So we go to get in, and I use the last cart because it's a disability cart. It gives a little bit more room for legs, right? And I get in it, and I'm sitting, and my one left leg is just a hair, and I'm talking a hair from being under the bar. And I was having trouble with my left leg that day, and I didn't want to shove it all the way under. And this girl comes by, and she's like, "You got to shove it all the way under. I'm not going to let you ride this ride. We're going to take you off." I said, "I've been fighting 2 years to get here. You ain't taking me off." I said, "I'm into the bar. I'm safe. We did the ride a day before, no issue." "Well, this is my job, and safety is my priority, and blah, blah, blah." And I was like, "Well, you better get a supervisor." So she goes and gets a supervisor. This chick comes over there giving me a hard time, too. "You got to get your leg." Then she starts telling me, "You've got to cross your legs over under." I said, "I can't cross my legs on a regular chair in my living room." I was like, "I ain't going to be able to cross my legs here. Then I'm going to have to get you off." I said, "Well, we ain't moving." I said, I already pulled the bar down and locked it. I got my hand around it like this. I said, "I ain't moving." I said, "You got 2 choices right now. You can either send this ride off or you can ruin the magic for everybody because I'm going to sit here till you get security and you pry my handicapped ass off of this thing." And she's like, "Well," he goes, "if I lift it up, can you scoot over a little bit?" I said, "I'll scoot over as much as I can." But I said, "I'm telling you, I ain't getting off." I said, you can go dig up Walt Disney and get him here, and I ain't getting off. My wife heard me in front of me. My wife looking back at me like, shut up. And I was like,
Oh,
no.
geez.
So finally, I scooted literally a half inch, and I put the bar down. She just went, just go. Okay, I'll go. I went and had a good time. And neither she nor the girl I argued with were there when I came off. They were both off. They gone.
Jeez.
So it's, I get the cast members are doing the right thing and they got a responsibility, but common sense needs to prevail.
Yeah.
Like, when I tried to get on Mine Train, I got stuck. It was too tight. I still tried to do it. The cast member came over and said, sir, I recommend for best practice that you wouldn't be good. And I said, you know what? You're right. And I got off and I thanked them. I
Yeah.
thanked every cast member I could find that I talked to. Chris saw me a couple times thanking cast members. Thank you for providing the magic. But a couple of them just had to have that power thing. Like, did you tell anybody, Chris, what happened on Avatar? Did you tell that yet?
No, I hadn't told that yet.
Oh my
I was
God.
waiting for that one.
Yeah.
Oh, I
so
haven't heard
Arlene-
this one. I saw the
This
Frozen
one
one.
involves Arlene. Well, so I had the disability pass. I go up to the thing and I'm like, look, I know they just got here, but I want to get on this ride. Can they get on with me? Girl at the bottom, listens to me. You know what? I'm going to let you through. Go on up, but do me a favor. After you do this ride, go get them added to your thing. No problem. I'll be glad to do it. It was Arlene and Mylene. And one of my daughters wasn't going, and somebody else wasn't going. We had the baker on our thing, and he wasn't going. So I had two spots, So we get up all the way to the top. They make me drive all the way to the top. I get all the way up there because I'm getting off the ride. I'm not doing it because I was concerned about trying to mount that thing, like I was doing something at home, and it wouldn't work. So we get up to the top, and the girl at the top, I go through, Amber goes through, Preston goes through. The girl at the top, Arlene gets there. The girl at the top starts throwing down. Nope, ma'am, you're not going through. I'm sorry, you're not allowed. Blah, 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 blah. I'm down. I got to turn my ass around, pardon my language, drive all the way back up. I get up there. I was like, what is going on? She goes, sir, she doesn't have a thing, blah, blah, blah. I said, okay. I said, I respect you're doing your job, but let me explain something to you. Nope, this is the deal. She's got to go. I said, wait a minute. Here's what happened down there. You need to call the girl down there. Nope, I'm not calling. She needs to go. I said, you got two choices. You can call her down there and I'll be quiet. And if they say I have to go, we'll go. Or I can create a scene right here until you get somebody who I will talk to. One of two choices. And again, this one gets on her high horse. She calls down there. The girl tells her, yep, absolutely. I told him, he worked with the military for 20 years. He's going to get the people added. I said they could go through. She hangs up the phone. She turns around and she says, fine. You can go through, to Arlene with a little sassy thing, and then turns to me and literally says, almost verbatim, because I said, I made the comment, thank you, being disabled, this is a tough thing, I'm trying to figure it all out. Exactly what I said. She goes to me verbatim, sir, I don't care what your problem is. That's what she said. Okay? You never say that to anybody that's disabled. I don't care who it is. Then she says, this ride is now monetized and I got to track it. So not only did she throw my disability under the bus, she told me that all they care about is money. Thank you for sharing. Have a nice day. Welcome to Disney. So when we went down, we had to go down to Amber lost her wallet in the park, and thank God some blessed soul turned it back in with everything in it. We had to go down to customer service to get it, and the guy that was helping us goes, it's okay. Looks at me. He goes, it's okay, because I was still fit to be tied. And he goes, it's okay. We got her wallet. I said, no. I said, you need to train people. And he's like, what? And Nanette looked at me, and she goes, go ahead. And I just calmly told him, I said, this is what happened. And he goes, when I told him the disabled part, he goes, I don't care about the money thing. That's a training thing. He goes, we are being told that, look, people are paying for these rides now. They need to make sure they can get on. You can't let people try to sneak on or, do that. He goes, but there's a better way to say it. I said, I agree.
Oh, yeah.
He said to me, we have new policies and protocols that I have to work with. Would have been the same thing, but just said the right way. He goes, but to say that I don't care what your problem is to a disabled person could never be said.
No.
And I
That's
was
horrible.
and I, Arlene got on and got it all, but it's just so we had a couple rough things like that, but we had a lot of beautiful things too. There was so many magical things that they outweighed, and again, the best trip I ever had, and a lot of it has to do with three of those people right there on the screen with you that did magic for me, and then all of you out there, Nick and Annie and everybody in here, the community that supported, and we're going back in the near future before my we're not going to renew my annual this year because we're going to try to go to Disneyland next fall I want to go where Walt did one time before my bucket list. I just got to touch that ground that he's been on for my own sanity to be able to say I did it. So we're going to probably go on a unannounced quiet trip. And by unannounced quiet, I mean I'm not going to announce it to the community on, hey, we're going here, going here, going here. Because I think after this one and my wife and kids going through everything they did, I mean, we were stopped constantly. And, I want to give them a time to go down and, they want to see Jeff and Angela. They want to see Gonzo. They want to see the people down there that we've met, but they don't want 10,000 people tracking us down. We had, and I'll say this and I'll stop. We had one of the best moments of the whole entire trip. I received this email that said, from this person that I didn't know, that said, hey, we would like to come meet you in the park. My son has a disability challenge. We'd like to meet you. And I was like, okay, no problem. And these people chased us down, and I'm glad they did. They came and found us after 2 days of looking for us in, where were
Galaxy's
we?
Edge.
Galaxy's Edge. Chris was there with me when this happened. And they came up, and they popped up in front of me all of a sudden. Kind of caught me off guard. Chris and I were talking about if Rise was open or not. All of a sudden, we had this wheelchair and all in front of us, and Chris peeled off, kind of looked back, like, oh wow, because you were kind of shocked at what it was going, but they came up to me and they spent a few minutes telling me that their son, who has disability challenges, linguistics, and some other stuff, sits and watches my channel, watches me and Chris every week. He sits and Chris is getting a little touch in his eyes on it because it was emotional. This young man has more challenges than I'll ever have. Okay, I'm telling you, his disabilities are high. Makes me look like I'm perfectly perfect. That's how much his disabilities were. And he sat there telling me how much he loved our Friday night show. He was ecstatic that, oh my God, Dad Builds is right there. I said, yeah. I said, he goes everywhere with me. It's like the Friday night show. He goes everywhere. And they got a good laugh. And then Chris gave him a button, and they were ecstatic. They put the button right on him. He got my button, and he just told me, they told me that he moderates for me in his own way. He'll sit and he can communicate. His ways to communicate with his parents, and he'll watch our shows and tell his parents, oh, that comment's got to go. Somebody tell Katrina to go tweet that and stuff like that. And she said he watches me every day, and that part of the reason, what his mom told me, was that part of the reason that he fights to do the things that he does, or the reasons that they try to motivate him is using me every day to motivate him. So honestly, as much as I loved everybody and everything we did, I put that at the top, that I was able to take a person with disability and make their life better. That made my whole trip. I sat there with him for 20 minutes talking, and I'm actually I actually have it right here. I told him when he was there, his parents were talking about, the fact that, we were talking about members, and somehow members came up, and we talked about that. And this is going to him in the mail. And I told him, I said, you never have to be a member. I said, you're already a member of the Chaos, and kind of donned him part of that, but I'm sending him a coin. And that was probably the best moment of the trip. So,
Wow.
would you agree with
awesome.
that, Amber? When we got to meet Brian, the young man right there over at Hollywood. Yeah. Are you okay? Or are you going through Dad Builds withdrawal, and that's why you're here?
I'm going through Amber withdrawal.
That's not her name.
I wish I wish I could just be there and
Is that
pick her
Egbert?
some eggs
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah,
Egg
you gotta start sending Amber a bunch of eggs now. I have little egg things I'm gonna send her.
Jeff was just killing me with that. He
So mean. He brought me a plate of eggs to the table. I was very
so when he found out about it, we were at Sanaa, right? Was that where we were?
Boma.
We were at Boma, and Jeff goes
Oh,
to
I
get
love
a plate,
Boma.
a whole entire plate of hard-boiled eggs, and starts. Did you ever see Animal House where Belushi shoves all the Jello in his face?
Uh-huh.
He does the zit. Well, Jeff starts shoving hard-boiled eggs. He got 4 hard-boiled eggs in his mouth at one time, staring her down,
Oh my
almost
gosh.
choking to death. It was. I was tired. So
That's weird.
yeah, so Jeff was Jeff. But you admit you love Jeff and Angela. Yeah, exactly. So and Jeff was funny as we were leaving to come find him. We were coming down by Gideon's, and Jeff was down at the bottom there of the hill. And I see him look up, and I see him see me, and he's just like, and then I see him yelling. The next thing he's doing, he's yelling Egbert as loud as he can. What made her very happy. So, yeah. So other than that, did anybody take the? Who did? Oh, Tina did Soaring with VP. Her and Clipper. That was good. More to come on that on Friday night.
Really?
Oh, good.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, you going to bed? All right, good night. I love you. Nice. Donald Duck attire. Did you see the Christmas attire? Those. I mean, I love these. This Donald
I
Duck.
like
one.
that.
Nice.
Oh,
She
cute.
got the Donald Duck sweatpants too. Yeah, I know. So,
How's the
there's
weather over
Amber. Amber,
Marlene.
Amber, she's not here live. She's
Yes, she is. She's in the chat.
Chat.
she's pole dancing at home right now.
Hi.
Actually, she's pole dancing in Las Vegas.
No, she went to the Bunny Ranch. Did everybody hear about that?
Nice.
Yeah.
Hey, wonder if VP did the Magic Men thing when they were in Vegas.
They
Is
did.
it still there?
Probably.
I think she went to the Bunny Ranch. That's what I heard. I said it and I heard it, so I put it out there.
So it must be true.
It has to be true. I heard it.
If Pete says it,
It's true.
Absolutely. Yep. See, look, that's very nice from Arlene. No, she's pole dancing to the airport right now. Okay, that's something. I didn't say that. That's VP. All right. Good night. Love you.
Good night.
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 Oh man.
So it was a good week.
Good. Pete, you want to close it out? We were
Sure.
going here for a few minutes
All right.
tonight, so
Ladies and gentlemen, you've been watching these incredible people from the Disney community. If you love what you're watching in the Disney community for your favorite YouTuber, tube it up. Hit that like, hit that share, hit that subscribe, and by all means, leave a comment. It all helps the videos. And if you do that, there's a good chance your creator may do a little bit more creating themselves, which is the best thing that can happen. Building community and family is the best thing out there. Trust me, I know. We've got some great people here and great people in the chat. We will see you soon on a thing. Have a good time. Thank you.
well, good night. Thank you, everyone. See you Wednesday.